Hello, my name is Kennedy Rickard, and I am a current freshman at the University of Arkansas. For my art history research project, I chose to research the electric eat. This sign was created by Robert Indiana in 1964 and is currently featured in the coffee shop area of Crystal Bridges Museum of American Art. After you make your way through Crystal Bridges, stop and enjoy a cup of coffee while viewing this art piece. Indiana was born in Newcastle, Indiana, and along with the electric eat, he also created the iconic love sculpture. Indiana also designed many other signs similar to the electric eat because as a child, a Phillips 66 gas station sign towered over his town. Seeing this every day made an obvious impact in his life's work. The eat sign was common among diners to attract customers and to give a concise message. The first electric eat sign was commissioned for the New York World's Fair in 1964. It was hung as an art piece at the event, but was taken down because many people thought that the building was an actual restaurant. The electric eat is a round metal frame with round marquee bulbs circling angular letters that spell out the word eat. The geometric circle shape leads your eye around the entire piece and also makes it seem as a target to keep your focus. While there's no enclosed space on this piece, there's a version of form in the space between the top edge of the frame and between the bulbs and letters. The simulated texture would be smooth and cold on the frame and smooth until it reaches a corner on the letters. Crystal Bridges hung the art piece on a single gray wall alone. This keeps the space clean and the focus on the sign. There are contrasting colors in the dark black of the frame and the light white cream color of the blinking lights. There's an obvious emphasis on the word eat for many reasons. It is the only word in this piece and it is also in the title. The lights blink around the word, then the words light up to draw your attention back. Balance is found in the repeating of the circular shape of the frame and bulbs. It is broken up nicely by the letters. The electric eat is simple and looks to be in harmony. Especially when hung on a plain wall and in a coffee shop, it is in harmony with its surroundings. While there's little variety in color, there is variety in the materials used, such as scrap metal for the frame, different metal for the letters, and different lights that fill the interior. There are two movements to this piece. We read from left to right and our eyes move accordingly. There's also a circular movement around the frame. The circular shape is continually brought up and is a focus in this piece. This is the rhythm of the eat sign. The eat letters are in proportion to one another and the frame. There are a variety of mythologies that Indiana's piece could be grouped under. Indiana considered each of his pieces to be autobiographical in some way. The history of the electric eat sign is tied to his connection with the Great Depression and his mother. Indiana says that the last word his mother spoke to him was eat. Again, this encourages his work and tells some history of him. With each art piece that he creates, he is sharing pieces of himself. Indiana's art is also revealing of major emotions and specific actions that are important to him. The emotion love is a large factor in his life along with the action of eat. The electric eat sign could also be considered an icon because of the connection to pop art. It is also an icon of previous diners. Finally, tied to the Great Depression, the electric eat could be made in a psychoanalytic method. Some could argue that the Great Depression was so traumatic to Indiana's childhood that it forever affected his life's work. It could be seen as reconstructing a piece of his past. The electric eat is part of the postmodernism era. Most artists during this time period had their own unique style. This occurred during the 1960s and created what is now known as pop art. Each artist had his own interpretation of his work, while each audience member had the freedom to determine the art's meaning as it fit his views. Postmodernism influences the benefits of change and progression, and that is seen in the shift in artwork styles. I would compare the postmodernism era to be similar to that of the Renaissance. While it is not religious in its base, there is a shift in thinking to a new enlightened stage. Rather than art just being painting and sculptures, art could be made from anything, as seen in Indiana's eat sign. It was scrap metal and light bulbs that formed this art piece. Thank you for viewing my project, and I hope you enjoyed the electric eat.